Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you want to see any information on my channel, any of my social media pages, or details on getting a personal reading, all of that is in the description box. If you have any questions or if the reading resonates for you, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, or leave a like, share, or subscribe. Doing this a little bit differently. This is a general reading, so not all messages will apply for every Gemini out there. Of course, cross-watchers can look in as well to check on their Gemini person, but there's no guarantees that this will resonate for you. If it doesn't sound familiar, if it's not your story, then this is not your reading. The signs and or genders of the cards also do not apply. Their energy is the most important takeaway. So we're going to start off. Okay, Ten of Swords trying to come out. World, somebody's going through an ending. 2. And sorry, I pre-shuffled these because my readings take long enough, and I already forgot to press start on the timer, so. Alright, so. Okay, so your current energy situation right now in love is the 5 of Cups, or excuse me, I don't know why I said 5, the 7 of Cups. This can talk about a lot of things going on at once: confusion, a lack of clarity, many options or many choices, being kind of overwhelmed with everything that's being presented to you. Maybe a lot of information, maybe a lot of feelings or emotions at this time. We're going to clarify that. What's crossing you is a lack of movement, stagnation, possibly not seeing something in the Hangman. The intent or purpose behind the Hangman is to give yourself time to have a realization, to see things from a different perspective, but also to come to a conclusion, to come to some sort of knowledge, being that that's what's crossing you. And in the 7 of Cups is like you are struggling to come to a consensus or come to a final decision on something. It can also again talk about stagnation, there being a lack of movement, having to sacrifice something. So we're going to look at that as well. That's Pisces energy there. The person most on your mind is the 7 of Pentacles. I do keep this open for couples and or singles. So if you are single, if you're curious about someone, or if you're already coupled, this could apply to you. Again, just take what resonates, discard the rest. So for some of you, that 7 of Pentacles is somebody that you've already invested a lot of time with. Or you're trying to figure out with that 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles being most on your mind. This is trying to figure out if you want to invest in some type of commitment here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love commitment. It can be knowing that whatever you're about to sign on to, agree to, employ, if you're becoming employed, it's something that would take up a lot of your time, energy, and possibly resources. So this is evaluating if something is worth that investment. Again, for others of you, you may have already invested a lot of time into a commitment, into a contract of some kind. Possibly even 7 years. The number 7 could be relevant for some of you. So let's look at what is hidden. We have the Four of Pentacles. So finances could be something you're struggling with at this time for some of you. That you have 2 Pentacles here. You have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which I kind of wanted this, I asked this to be more about the person that you're dealing with, their end of it. It does look like somebody is offering something stable here, whether that is a lover or a boss or an agency of some kind. Again, I try to keep these open, but they are geared towards love. So some of you could be trying to save your money, be very thrifty or resourceful or practical with your money, how you spend it. But others of you, you may be dealing with somebody who is withdrawn, closed off. Sometimes that hangman can be kind of self-isolating energy. Somebody may be withholding something, whether that's money, their time, their energy, their love, their emotions. That could be you, because you are the one that is showing up as this 7 of Cups. So you seem, somebody here at least, and it looks like you are contemplating something pretty heavily. We have kind of, all of these cards can talk about holding back, holding off, not making a move quite yet, evaluating. In the recent past, we have the 5 of Cups. So this is a card that talks about something from the past that was lost, grieving it, mourning it, maybe feeling guilt or shame, remorse, sorrow, but it usually does talk about something that was already or has already been lost, let go of. And we're going to dig a little bit deeper into that one. What's coming towards you is the World. So this could be the ending of a chapter. Closing out an old cycle and beginning a new one. Success or victory, freedom, completing a cycle. We'll have to look at that one as well. And then we have the 7 of Wands for your advice. So this is hold fast. Protect yourself, protect your energy. It could be a card that's kind of confirming or saying that what you're doing is the correct course of action as far as holding back. This is like having the higher ground, though, knowing that or feeling that you are in the right position, that you have the right of it, that you have the power, and defending that, with all your might and all your energy is kind of, again, it's brought to self, it's kept to self, it's not extended outward, it's brought inward. And it's back to that hangman, where the idea of the hangman is to reach a conclusion after some time of deep introspection or thought, or reaching a wise decision or the correct course. That's kind of what the 7 of Wands is giving me here, because she's kind of in a meditative state. And she seems to be like in this orb or I'm hearing what sounds like geese. I don't know if that's geese though. Anyway, in a looking glass. I don't know why that word is evading me. But yeah, all of these cards are very quiet, introspective, withdrawn, almost like silent contemplation. And then your most probable outcome is strength here. So this is, again, this is another card of showing self-restraint. The only card that gives me this sense of freedom is what's coming, the future position here, what's coming towards you. because the world can talk about being freed of something and feeling whole and complete. So let's look a little bit deeper into these. As far as signs, we have really the Hangman's Pisces energy and Leo. The World is any of the fixed signs, but also I believe, I always get the World and the Wheel of Fortune mixed up. One of them is Sagittarius and one of them is Capricorn, but also the fixed signs, so Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy. So let's look at your current energy situation. Why is the Seven of Cups here for the sign of Gemini in love? Why is the Seven of Cups here for the sign of Gemini for their current energy and situation? Please clarify that Seven of Cups for Gemini. Okay. And the Star. So that's Aquarius energy. There's a wish here. There's a hope. There's confusion or lack of clarity or a lack of direction, of knowledge of what direction to take, maybe to get to this hope, this wish, this desire with the Star. What is the Star? What is the Star here? Maybe a desired outcome. I'm not going to take those because those kind of... that one almost came out. The Hierophant. For some of you, again, it could be a long-term commitment, a marriage. Tell me about the Star. What is the Star for Gemini? Some of you could just be going through a healing process, a transition that takes time and patience. Tell me about the Star. Okay, there we go. Double flip, but I'm not taking him. He's not what came out. Again, we have Strength again. It's like you're trying to will something, will yourself to have a certain outcome, but having the strength to make this choice or to settle your mind on something. We have, again, Leo energy showing up here. Both of these cards can talk about patience as well. Strength is physical, mental, emotional strength, and the Star is, it can talk about emotional and spiritual healing. So again, I get that energy of some of you kind of, withdrawing and trying to gain back your health, gain back your I'm getting this energy of somebody that's healing after something. You did have that Five of Cups. You are coming out of a loss from the recent past. And this energy in your present is just trying to figure out and navigate your way through this. And what about that Seven of Cups? Clarify one more with the Star and the Seven of Cups, please, for the sign of Gemini and their current energy situation. And there's something about it's unclear. We have Libra with the Justice card. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is just wanting clarity on a situation, wanting a fair outcome. What that is, again, some of you could be going through a divorce, maybe some custody battles, legal issues, some paperwork that needs to be signed, or contracts that are being signed. Be careful of that in the Mercury retrograde. But you are in the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords is kind of what brings clarity to that. It's a conversation or communication or realization that you come to that kind of takes this, the Seven of Cups, and turns it into a certainty. Instead of uncertainty and confusion, this brings in understanding and awareness. But you are, or you're dealing with somebody who is confused, who is maybe overwhelmed again with many ways forward or many choices in something. I'm going to see if I can see what that is. King of Swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to be logical here. Somebody's trying to make a logical, practical decision, taking control. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is your sign, but it doesn't, I mean, that could just be the energy that you're sitting in. Something about this has like the strength and determination, like you're willing yourself to be strong enough to make a choice, or be strong, or be patient and strong. If you're not dealing with like a legal issue, it could just be wanting an outcome that is fair, that is just. I'm not really sure what your situation is here, other than you're sitting in some uncertainty. You have three sevens. You have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So again, 777, 777, those might be numbers that are, and strength is what, 8? Yeah, 8. So yeah, for some of you, you are trying to overcome something. You're still in the process of healing that, getting past that, maybe possibly figuring out the best way forward. It does look like you've isolated, you've cut off contact with, if not one particular individual, several maybe even. Maybe you have isolated from friends and family while you try to deal with whatever this is. You are going within though. And some of you, you may be signing a contract or looking into getting signatures, getting paperwork done, bringing something to closure, bringing closure to a situation. You may even be waiting on someone to sign the divorce papers or something like that, signing something, authorization. So let's move on. I've already been on here. Really? 20 minutes? So much for, I may be doing a part 2, heads up. Alright, so let's move on to what is crossing you as a challenge or obstacle. I don't know why I put that in that reverse. So we have the Hangman. And again, that's a card about stagnation, needing to see something from a different perspective. So there could be a lack of looking at things from a different perspective, or not seeing something clearly. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. We have the Hermit, yeah. Wow, some of you maybe you're like really shutting yourself in or shutting other people out. Sitting in silence a lot. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically Taurus. We have Pisces and, if I didn't say, Virgo. So yeah, some of you are dealing with a husband or a father or the father of your children. It could be the mother. Again, gender doesn't matter, but the home, the person that, usually this is somebody who is married, who is has a family. The breadwinner, the caretaker, the provider. Clarify, who is this King of Pentacles, please? Somebody maybe have isolated from this person. There's a separation here. Or this is what this person is doing. They have gone silent. They have maybe given you the cold shoulder, or ghosted you even. Have not brought you clarity. Or you are doing this to that person. Clarify this King of Pentacles, please. I feel like it's probably not you. But then again, this person could be trying to reach out to you, convey some type of emotion or feeling or communication, and you are not hearing it. You are trying your best to ignore it. Or there is a lack of this person trying to talk to you about the things that would, maybe you're wanting an apology. You don't want to talk to this person unless they offer some kind of apology, or unless they, explain themselves or express something to you. And this person is cold or something towards you. One of those. You could be the one doing this. I was going to say, this looks like somebody else doing that to you, but it is a general reading, so there could be many stories. Why the Hangman and the Hermit? Why have we isolated? Why have we pulled away? Why have we withdrawn? Why do we need this silence, this solitude? Why with the Hangman or the Hermit? Okay. The Four of Cups. Yeah, losing hope in a situation. Becoming bored with it. No. It's like whatever this person has to offer, you're losing interest in it, or you are no longer interested in it. And it kind of feels like the energy of this thing feels like, yes, you're still confused about the situation, but you're also at a point where maybe sorry is not good enough. It could be somebody that's wanting commitment with you that you're just not interested in for some of you. But this does feel like turning your back to a person or a situation that is wanting to extend you something, and you are trying your best not to, or maybe you're not intentionally doing this, you're not aware of it, because this is sometimes a card about a missed opportunity. You're being gifted something and you're unaware of it. Hopefully that's clear. But the strongest energy I get from this is that somebody in the situation is becoming detached. They're slowly going within and feeling like they're turning their back to this. And it does feel like a person that's probably trying. Maybe it's they tried too late. They waited too long. It's like you're finding comfort. Like I said, you're still confused, but you're in some way you're finding comfort by withdrawing from this energy, seeking time away from it possibly. Again, some of you could be in separation. Maybe this person has tried or is trying to reach you, but you You kind of seem like you're on a different plane than they are. You're not even on the same level or space. Like, what is that? Dimension. It's almost... to sound cliche, it's like you're on a spiritual journey. They're still stuck on, you know, the 3D. Alright, so the person most on your mind. I do get for some of you that you have, this is a commitment that you've been in for a long time, or at least there was the idea of a long-term commitment, a family. With the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. For the person or situation most on Gemini's mind. Yeah, definitely some of you had a family with this person, or have a family. 1, 2, 3, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Okay. Some of you could be getting a lot of attention at this time, or let me see, one more with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen and Six of Wands for what's or who's most on Gemini's mind at this time. What's on your mind is what's coming towards you with that World. The Nine of Wands. What's with the Seven of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Alright, okay, that seems like you're... there is a commitment that you either are in, had, or is still on your mind with the Seven and the King of Pentacles. I get the energy, and for some of you this will not resonate. It has something to do with a boss maybe, or somebody that you yourself, like you have a good position and you're investing a lot of time into making your space safe and productive in your life, you know, financial independence and freedom and so forth. For some of you that's the case, but for others of you this is a long-term commitment. Again, possibly 7 years or several years. But you have the World and the Nine of Wands, which tells me that there was a closing out of a chapter, or the ending of something. Something came to a close. And you're still defensive about it. You're still on guard. You're still protecting yourself from whatever this was. You're still wounded from it. This is the Wounded Warrior card. On this side, this is a completely different energy than what I've had the entire reading, and this is the Queen of Wands, so possibly a fire sign. You also have, again, Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo, but we have Aries, Leo, Sag here. So some of you could have a fire sign on your mind. You could be receiving a lot of attention from this other person, or you could be trying to break away from this energy that's kind of contemplative and quiet and solitary, and trying to move into this energy that is much more vibrant, exciting, passionate. I if you hear that, that's the neighbor's dog. I think the sirens will set him off. But yeah, this is a completely separate energy. I don't know if this is something that you're looking towards, like you're looking for the world to notice you after a time of being so contemplative and quiet. Here it's like a bursting forth and like showing yourself to the world. Or there's somebody on your mind that's caught your attention, is possibly giving you a lot of attention, giving you the attention that this person was not. Or you're seeking their attention, because this is the Queen of Wands, but it could just be somebody that is, you know, more. For some of you, you could have yourself on your mind, basically, is what I'm saying, and like getting your groove back, getting your mojo back, getting your magic back, and thriving, living in the light again. But for others of you, you may be thinking about a person that's making you feel this way. Being that this is the same person that was crossing you. I mean, hell, some of you could be really excited about somebody who is married. But it does feel like completely different energies. Yeah, there's that King of Swords again. Yeah, this definitely feels like more than two people are in this. Possibly, for some of you. Some of you, this is your commitment that you had or are still in, and then this is like a separate energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's cheating or going outside or sneaking around, but it does feel like this is kind of heavy and boding. Is that the right word? That's not the right word. Brooding. Foreboding. Brooding. A brooding energy. This is more like sexy energy. And throughout your whole spread, it's been kind of like this heavier. So this is, it seems like maybe you're thinking about somebody that's kind of lighting your fire here, getting you excited, feeling passionate, spontaneous again. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Aquarius, but does not have to be. But for others of you, you're thinking about going in a new direction, because the world is here, like starting a new chapter in your life and investing your time and energy into yourself. Some of you are thinking about that instead of a particular person. Freeing yourself. Getting the recognition that you feel you deserve, getting the attention you feel you deserve, or you feel good about yourself. You're starting to get to that point anyway. But the stronger that I'll go with the stronger that I feel, is these are two different people. One of them you've already experienced, possibly, or there was again the intention to. And then this person over here, so we'll move on. If you're a man, if you're a masculine Gemini, you could I mean, this could be same-sex relationship, but you could be, married. I mean, I guess it could be, yeah, it could play either way. Alright, so let's look at the hidden truth. What you don't know that would benefit you to understand about the situation or the person most on your mind. What is hidden from you? What is the truth here? Hidden truth for Gemini, Clarify that Four of Pentacles for Gemini's hidden truth. What do they need to know about the situation that they are not aware of? 1, 2, 3. The Tower. Somebody is trying to... Yeah, I kind of get that. King of Cups. We have Scorpio, strong Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you are trying to avoid an emotional end, an upset, destabilization. Clarify. One more, please, with the Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Some of you are trying to avoid an ending with possibly this King of Cups, or possibly somebody finding something out, something shocking, something. But this is something you don't know. 1, 2. Okay, the Sun and the Eight of Wands. This feels like communication coming in that could bring something to light. Somebody is withholding something that could be quite shocking. It could create a disruption at the slightest, or at the minimum, and then on the opposite side of the spectrum there, that could be complete and total disaster. Another way to look at this is some positive news coming in that could be quite unexpected. Page of Wands, that's what it looks like. It could be revolving around a child. We have Aries, Leo, Sag again. Somebody could reveal something that they have been withholding from you. And it could be quite shocking, and it could be happy news, or something that at least brings clarity to the situation, because the Sun is a card of illumination, but it is also a card of joy, happiness, freedom, liberation, celebration. What is the Tower? Yeah, this looks like somebody expressing something that they had not before, maybe felt comfortable enough to. What's being withheld here with the Four of Pentacles? What's being withheld? What was being withheld with the Four of Pentacles? It feels like deeper, something deeper than Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy again. Same thing that was up here. If you're a man, a masculine Gemini, you could be dealing with somebody that is married, or maybe perhaps you are the one that's married and you have passion for someone else. If you're a feminine, this could go the other way. You are dealing with someone who is married, but you're still in a connection yourself, or you have just ended one. We do have that Five of Cups, but it does feel like you're still in some way, maybe you still live together, maybe you guys have not signed the divorce papers, or if you're not married, you haven't completely split up. It's not official, but it does feel like it's whatever this is bringing something to light, something that was hidden, something that, again, with the moon over here, this is something that was, this is the thing you don't know. And it could very well be attached to somebody's feelings, emotions, intuition, their intuition. This could be a warning for those of you that are dealing with someone that is married or you are married, that you may be found out here. You could be exposed. Or for some of you, this could be somebody finally expressing something that you didn't know, that they were holding back, that they were suppressing. What is this tower? Clarify what exactly is this tower with the King of Cups and the Moon. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, but strong Leo energy too. Okay. That could be a Sagittarius, Temperance. Ooh. For some of you, again, this is good news. For others of you, this is something that upsets the balance of something. It shakes things up, it rattles, or it destroys. So, depending on what side of the coin you're on, for those of you that have been waiting for someone to bring you clarity, but you're losing faith and hope that it will happen, this is saying that it is coming in. For those of you that are dealing with somebody who is married, or you yourself are married or in a commitment, you could find out that someone is married, or you could be found out. Alright, so we are going to move on. We have, I'm gonna stop this and start part 2. Just look for that in the video playlist if this resonates with you so far. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.